Blessings, blessings, for this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to Word Unfiltered, where there's no filters, no chasers, to the Word of God. I don't take from it, I don't add to it, for He has already perfected it enough. Okay, so in upstate New York, a 33-year-old resident named Crystal Thomas has been arrested because she let her 10-year-old son get a permanent tattoo by an unlicensed artist. Okay, they were both staying in a motel and she allowed her son to go next door to this tattoo artist and she allowed him to get a tattoo. She stated that she did not know the tattoo was permanent. She thought it was temporary. What caused her arrest is this young 10-year-old boy went to school and he ended up going to the nurse's office and told the nurse that he needed Vaseline to put on his tattoo. The nurse didn't contact any other faculty member. The nurse didn't contact the parent. The nurse instantly contacted the police. The 10-year-old boy told authorities that he was allowed to get the tattoo and that his mother permitted him to get the tattoo on his forearm and it was his name. Now, under the New York law, it is illegal for anyone under the age of 18 to receive a tattoo, even with their parents' consent. In some states, if your child is underage, you can go to the tattoo parlor with them and you can sign for them to get a tattoo and it's not illegal. But in New York, it's a different story. And this woman, whose name is Crystal Thomas, was arrested. Okay, now social media, the woke nation, okay, the woke nation is in an uproar because of this story, because they are saying that this young 10-year-old boy was not of age where he can consent to something that is physically, permanently altering to his body. And the mother is wrong. She should have been arrested because of negligence and child neglect and child abuse. I agree with the woke nation, okay, the woke generation, and I don't agree with them often, okay, but I agree with them with this. As far as I'm concerned, this 10-year-old should not have ever gotten a tattoo, and I feel the problem is many parents have become friends with their children instead of authority figures. They have become their friends and they let them do what they want to do. Now, here's the thing, okay, and this is why I'm making this video, because this world is confused, okay, and God is not the author of confusion. The confusion is in their minds, okay? When God has not given us a spirit of fear, but He gave us the spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind, a mind where I can think, decide, and put in action, okay? This is the hypocrisy of it all. Y'all are coming down on this woman, and I agree, she is totally wrong. But y'all are coming down on her for her allowing her 10-year-old son to get a permanent tattoo. And you're saying that he's not of age where he can consent to making this lifelong decision of altering his body. And even the nurse calling the police instantly, not calling the parents, not calling any other faculty members, instantly calling the police and having this woman arrested. This is where the hypocrisy comes in at, because when it comes to transitioning, okay, a child and them deciding that they want to be transgendered, you all, the woke generation, are stating that a parent, no matter if that child is age 6 or 16.
Luna was assigned male at birth. When Luna was 3 or 4, she started to become adamant that she was female. She would ask when she's going to be a girl.
A parent should allow that child to start the process of transitioning.
Do you remember when you first thought you might be transgender?
Yep. I was at least 4. Then I asked my mum. She thought it was just a phase at first. We went to Stonehenge when I was 5. And I asked to become a girl. And then that year, it happened.
whether that's taking puberty blockers, that is life altering. They can never go back to the original state of their body, or if that's actually going through surgery and taking off healthy body parts that haven't even fully grown in yet and fully matured. The parents should allow this to happen. Your child can go to school, go to the nurse, and tell that nurse, I'm a boy, but I want to be a girl today. And that nurse has been told that they aren't allowed to call you. They aren't allowed to let you know that these are the thoughts that your child is having. They are to keep those things to themselves and follow suit. Use the correct pronouns and use a name that you did not name your child. They have been given the rights and authority and the permission to do that. But yet this nurse instantly called the police and had this mother arrested. Now, should she have been arrested? Yes. But I feel that parents who have pushed their children into transgenderism should also be arrested. Okay? That's just my thoughts on it, because children change like the wind. Children change with every trend. Okay? We see it on a daily basis. A lot of these children who have transitioned when they were younger are now coming out as adults and saying it was the worst decision that they have ever made. Of course. And it doesn't mean that they aren't homosexuals or in a homosexual lifestyle. It just means the things that they did to their body, it was the worst decision that they ever made. And it's a whole Facebook group for them. But these parents are just giving them the authority to be whatever they wanted to be. When my child was 4, 5, or 6, he had a Superman cape, okay? And he wanted to wear that Superman cape everywhere. And I allowed it. But I made sure he knew who he was. I didn't allow him to jump off a building because he thought he was Superman. You know, I let him know, you're not Superman. This is just dress up. This is just pretend. You can't fly. You can't jump off a building. But parents are allowing these kids to make these life-altering decisions that they can't come back from. But yet y'all are screaming and hollering to arrest his mother who allowed her 10-year-old to get a tattoo that can actually be removed with laser surgery. It's a lot to go through and it costs a lot of money, but it's possible. Once a child has those healthy body parts removed or has been on puberty blockers for an extended period of time, there's no coming back from that. Let's continue to pray for our youth. God bless.